Do you want the Dark Reflections pack? Because 5 subscribers are gonna win from today's video, and if you want to win, make sure you leave a like in the next 8 seconds, and make sure you guys are then subscribed to my channel, and I'll be hooking up a bunch of you guys down in the comments below, so let me know your epic gamer tag so I can add you guys and hook you up. And we're so close to 3.8 million subscribers, and the next person to subscribe will be the milestone subscribers, so don't miss out. Huge thank you to everyone using code GhostNinja in the Fortnite item shop, and if you're one of those subscribers, let me know in the comments and I'll randomly select you guys for some V-Bucks. Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new video. In this one, we're going to be taking a look at some new OG items added back in Fortnite. So if you do not own the Ghoul Trooper, Recon Expert, and Renegade Raider, plus many more of the rarest items inside of the Fortnite item shop, you're not going to want to miss today's video because we have just received a huge announcement. And let's just say this, you guys are going to be walking away from this video exactly knowing when you're going to be able to unlock these for yourself. So as many of you guys know, this week's Fortnite update was massive. We received so much new information related to all of these OG items in the game, but additionally, we also got OG locations such as Greasy Grove, Moisty Palms, and as well as with the prison, all implemented inside of this update. And I just want to say this, it was probably the biggest one we've ever seen inside of Season X, and let me just say, we have a lot of new information to talk about in this video, so definitely make sure you guys stay tuned. So one of the most loved skins in Fortnite, which is the Peely skin, it seems to be is going to be getting a brand new bundle here in the next couple days. Now, additionally, inside of this bundle, we're also going to be getting 1,500 V-Bucks, which is something that I think we haven't seen in quite some time. Now, as you guys know, a skin we can kind of reflect back to is the Breakpoint skin, which if you guys bought the pack, you would then be able to complete daily challenges and unlock V-Bucks by simply completing those challenges, which kind of like would give you the V-Bucks in return for essentially buying the pack. So it seems to be we have something very similar here today related to a pack such as that. And as you guys can see here, this is what the pack is going to be called, the P1000 pack. Now, as you can see, there's 1,500 V-Bucks inside of this pack, and essentially how you're going to be able to unlock it is by simply completing limited time mission objectives, which as you guys can see, once you complete 1, you get 100 V-Bucks, and then once you complete 9, you get 500 V-Bucks, which as you can see, totaling all of those up would be 1,500 V-Bucks. Now, as you guys can see right now on screen, this is the P1000 skin. It essentially looks like the, the smoothie backbling, which we got for free in the 14 Days of Summer challenges, and it then is kind of like an upgraded version of the Peely skin. It kind of looks robotic and stuff, which obviously fits the theme of Season X. And for the price, I would assume it's going to be $9.99, and then you essentially get 500 V-Bucks for free. If not, it would then be $14.99, but I would expect this to be in the item shop and or the store pretty soon here. In my personal opinion, I think this is very cool, and let me know if you guys would want this pack on your account, because once this drops, I know for a fact I'll be giving away like 10 of these packs to different subscribers, so make sure you guys stay tuned on the channel with notifications on. But now, ladies and gentlemen, let's hop into the most interesting information, and that is the new item shop voting system. So yesterday was one of the biggest days inside of the item shop, and it looks to be this will be changing the game of how it essentially works. Now, it was no surprise this was coming to the game, just because in the last few months we knew this was obviously in the works, but it kind of randomly dropped and I was super pumped. And now that it's in the game, I want to take a look at some new items we're going to be expecting throughout the next couple weeks. And let's just say this, you're not going to want to miss some of the dates I have for you guys here today. But how this works is by this: for each community event, you can vote once a day in support of the item you want to see return. While your daily vote is locked, once you confirm a choice, you can vote for other items on any following days for the duration of the event. Be sure to log in each day to get a new vote and show your support. At the end of the community choice, all players' vote will be tallied up and the winner will be available in the item shop for a limited time. And this obviously was first implemented yesterday, which as you can see, this is essentially how it works, and this is pretty much what it looks like. You guys can see throughout the tabs and such, once you go to the featured items in the item shop, you can see the dailies, but now there's a community choice tab. Now, once you see that, you can click on it, and the first thing you kind of see is like an introduction introducing thing. It's like, which item would you like? Once you go to vote, you will then have 3 random items, which obviously will be implemented to the shop within the next few hours, because you can see in this instant, it's like winning item returns in 31 hours. So that would be like this upcoming Friday. And you guys can see we have a couple new skins here, which obviously haven't been in the shop for quite some time. I think like the Bandolier skin is the skin that wasn't here the longest. So once you place your vote is in, and then you guys will not be able to vote for another 24 hours. So every single day at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, you can log on to the game and vote for some new items returning to the game, and those items would then return in the upcoming shops within like the next 48 hours or so. This is a very cool system, and this is pretty much community based, very similar to like the unvaulting event where the community kind of got the chance to pick the drum gun back in the game, but now it's more so the item shop, and item shop skins, and definitely a lot of rare skins are going to be like showcased throughout the voting system. And let's just say this, we have a very interesting voting item shop coming very soon. But now let's take a look at those rare skins. So about a week ago within the game files, we got some information related to the Gold Trooper returning to Fortnite, which in my personal opinion, I'm going to be a little salty. I'm not going to lie. I was one of the first people to buy it. I still have it on my account. You're probably watching the gameplay in the background, seeing a Gold Trooper skin. This is my known skin, and it seems to be the Gold Trooper is most likely going to be returning to the voting system sometime around Halloween is what I would like to say. And what I most likely can assume is that we're going to be getting this around the time that we got the Purple Skull Trooper last year, but now with the Gold Trooper. Now, I would assume this at the very first couple weeks that this voting system has been implemented. They're obviously going to put items that are not that hype, just so people kind of understand the whole concept of the voting system. And I feel like once Fortnite sees that people are using this to like their advantage, and they're really getting a lot more people doing this and understanding how it works, that is when they're going to be dropping a bomb. I would assume once a month, we're going to be getting a bomb such as a very rare skin, like a Renegade Raider skin, a Recon Expert. Those are things I would expect in the shop, not too often, but I would assume it's going to be definitely in the system at some point in time. So let's just say any rare items are no longer safe, and Fortnite has finally done this. So if you don't own a lot of rare items, you can definitely expect this to be throughout the voting system. Definitely let me know your guys' thoughts upon the voting system, because I feel like this is something very cool for the community to do. It kind of gets players to come on the game every day to see what kind of skins will be coming throughout the next few days. And in my personal opinion, like I said, they're going to start it off slow. They're going to make people understand this system first, and once we kind of get in the groove of how this essentially is going down, that is when we're going to be seeing the rare skins and such coming to the voting system. Trust me, you guys, this is all because they want to bring back rare skins to the game. This is essentially their way of doing it, and then it kind of seems like, you know, it was our fault if the Gold Trooper came back, if that makes sense, rather than Epic Games' fault and everyone's salty at them. It's more so like, here guys, here's the options. If everyone picks the Gold Trooper option, well, hey, the community picked it. It's not our fault. It's your guys' fault, you know? So that is kind of my reasoning behind, hey, this is kind of their excuse to release rare stuff in the item shop, if that makes sense to you guys, because it kind of then puts the fault on us rather than Epic Games. And hey, you guys can put the blame on me if the Recon Expert comes to the voting system, because I'm voting for it, and that thing is coming back to the game, hopefully, because that's one of the only skins I'm currently missing on my account. But other than that, I'm very, very interested to see what they do here in the near future with the system. I wanted to give you guys an update on essentially how it works, how often it happens, and essentially a lot of you guys may have not even knew, like, hey, this was even in the game first off, because it was just added yesterday, and this has only now happened 2 times, and this is pretty new and something refreshing that's been happening here in the last, you know, day or 2 now. But I wanted to give you guys updated information related to this. Something I found super funny also is that there's a massive glitch going around in the game where there's 2 pickaxes. The AC/DC and the Star Wand pickaxe are actually doing a pretty big damage, like fluctuation. Now, as you guys can see, it actually does 56 body damage, 85 headshot damage, and it does 80 damage to builds. Now, essentially, this was taken out of the game, or both of those items have been taken out, so I would assume if you guys do own those 2 pickaxes, you might get compensated a reward here in the next few days, considering they took it out of the game for this glitch. I would assume you maybe get some V-Bucks or something like that, but I thought it was pretty funny. I saw a lot of people getting mad about this because people were literally just running around with the Star Wars pickaxe yesterday, just pickaxing people, like literally, and just killing them and getting people upset. Think about it. It did 85 headshot damage, more than like a blue AK does to headshot damage. So it was pretty funny seeing a lot of clips going around on Twitter and such, and definitely something I wanted to update you guys here on the channel, because if you guys do own those pickaxes, don't be worried. They've been disabled for now, but I would assume they'll be back in the next couple days, and for that reason, I would assume we're gonna get compensated maybe like 200-300 V-Bucks or something like that if you guys do own those items. So are you guys excited for the Fortnite item shop voting system? Let me know down in the comments below. Drop a like on today's video, subscribe to the channel, and if you guys can, use my supporter creator tag GhostNinja in the Fortnite item shop. We'll greatly appreciate that. And I just want to see your guys' responses to the brand new Fortnite item shop voting, because like I said, man, I do so many item shop streams on the channel, and for them to release this definitely creates a lot more hype to the item shop. It brings people on the game, and this is something that I feel like a lot of people have been waiting for, but that time now has finally came, and I'm pretty excited for it. So let me know your guys' thoughts down below, and if you guys did enjoy today's video, you already know, drop a like. And with all of that being said, I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.